Okay, let's make sure I'm not showing too much cleavage in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, Facebook, I'm a Rasta for life. We greet you in that divine name of our Lord and Savior, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, who we love and adore. Yeah, Facebook, I'm here again, right? So just hold on a little bit. I'm on YouTube also, so you know how the YouTube thingy goes, right? Hi, Mary, right? So you know the YouTube thingy, how it goes. So we gotta wait for them to come on. You know, they're very rude. Don't forget to do the thumbs up, right? Press the screen, and you do it 2 times. You got a thumbs up. It makes no sense being over here, and you know it's Rasta Sunday School. It's nothing new. So if you don't want to be here because we're not talking about the riffraff people, then this is not the place for you. Yeah, Facebook, this is how we do on YouTube. As you notice, I don't have to do this with you on Facebook, but with YouTube, all kinds of stuff goes on. So just hold on. Okay, darlings? Thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Okay, they're getting the memo. They're getting the memos. I'm a Rasta for Life on Facebook and on YouTube. Now don't forget this is Rasta Sunday School, so you're not gonna hear nothing over here that might pique your interest. No, 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 no. None of that. You know where to go where you want to hear all of the riff-raff news. You guys know where to go. It's not always about the crowd. I have one dreadlocks. Look, one. This is getting pathetic. It's either I'm gonna have to do something. I just don't know. You right? The whole head is just going crazy. I don't know what to do. Yeah, so this is Rasta Sunday School on YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, so over here we do the Rasta thing, and we do read our Bibles and we try to, share little readings with you guys. Some guys, some people, they find it hard to read the Bible sometimes. It's like a task. Um, but I enjoy reading my Bible. Reading. Okay, don't forget. Reading. People get it twisted, right? When they see individuals, when they indulge in the Bible. I basically read the Bible. Good morning, darling. Right? I don't teach the Bible. I don't interpret the Bible. I read scriptures. That's it. You know, I might elaborate on, certain things, but mostly it's about reading. Now, because I know some people, come over here with their one brain cell mentality, I have to break it down for these people, okay? Now, as I read, if you want to hear me read, you listen. If you don't, then you just get lost. What's up, man? Good morning or good afternoon. How are you? I'm not going to tell you one brain cell people again, right? Now, this is where you're going to either get lost or you will remain. You're going to take your finger like this and you're going to tap the screen 2 times. Simple instructions which need to be followed. Again, you guys like to antagonize people. Angela, darling. Again. Okay, we went down to 4. Good. This is how you get rid of the riffraff people then. Because you're not going to come over here, listen to what I'm, talking about, which is absolutely nothing. Whatever it is you want to hear, whatever it is your ears are itching for on Rasta Sunday School, it's not the place. Thank you, Angela, darling. And this is what I am here to highlight for Uno. So hurry up, make your little comments, do whatever you're doing, okay, so we can continue. This is, continuity. We have a program, it's called the Rasta Sunday School. Nobody or anyone is going to change that. Only YouTube can change that. Good? All right. That's all them have to do, Angela. They are they hear it because they don't want to do it. But we're trying to show them advanced technology and they just don't want to listen, right? So you ain't got to log off and come off. All you got to do is tap the screen. Bop, bop. Right? Okay. Yeah, Facebook, we're over here. Thank you for joining me, Facebook. I'm just waiting for you guys, right? Because I know you just got the memo. And you guys on Facebook, too, are very, But hey, if you can listen to 3.5 hours of garbage every day, then you shouldn't have a problem listening to somebody read a couple of scriptures. But we know you guys don't like that. It's true. But I continue to create my own content. It doesn't matter who's here and who's not here. It's about continuity and having a program, and you follow through with the program no matter what. Good? That's all. A lot of people like to talk about views and who's watching who and who's not being watched and, all these things, right? This is what people like to talk about. But they don't like to talk about the content, right? The content. And when everybody's doing the same content over and over and over again, right, people do want other kinds of content. Real talk. So you don't get swayed by the crowd. You continue to be original. And you continue to create your own content even on Sunday. Anywho, we're here to read Habakkuk. Now, as we scroll through our Bibles, we see all of these, chapters. Some of them we read, and some of them we just skip through because you don't want to read that, right? But it's the Bible. You're supposed to read your Bible one chapter a day. It takes 3.5 years. That's how you read your chapter, that's how you read the Bible, one chapter a day, right? Now, when it comes to Habakkuk, Habakkuk was written as a dialogue or conversation between the Almighty and the prophet, so he was a prophet. Habakkuk saw that the leaders in Judah were oppressing the poor. So he asked the question as to why the Almighty allowed those wicked people to prosper. I'm sorry. When the Almighty told him that the Babylonians would come to punish Judah, Habakkuk became more concerned. He did not understand how the Almighty could use the Babylonians, who were actually more wicked than the wicked Jews, to bring judgment on the Almighty's chosen people. The Father's answer was that the just would live by faith in him, and that they had the assurance that the Almighty was doing what was right. The Almighty told Habakkuk that in due time the Babylonians too would be judged, and that justice would come about for the people of the Creator. Habakkuk ends his book with a prayer of praise. Now, he was also an oracle, right? He was an oracle. And you know, sometimes when you see wicked people and how much they prosper, and you always wonder to yourself, why is it these people always, they're always up and they're so wicked and evil, right? You know, you've encountered people like that. And Habakkuk, he has the same complaint. How long, O Lord, must I call for help? But you do not listen or cry out to you. Violence, but you do not save. Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrong? Destruction and violence are before me. There is strife and conflict abounds. Therefore the law is paralyzed, and justice never prevails. The wicked hem in the righteous, so that justice is perverted. The Lord's answer: look at the nations and watch, and be utterly amazed. For I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe, even if you were told. I am raising up the Babylonians, that ruthless and impetuous people who sweep across the whole earth to seize dwelling places not their own. They are feared and dreaded people. They are a law to themselves and promote their own honor. Their horses are swifter than leopards, fiercer than wolves at dusk. Their cavalry gallops headlong. Their horsemen come from afar. They fly like a vulture, swooping to devour. They all come bent in violence. Their hordes advance like a desert wind and gather prisoners like sand. They deride kings and scoff at rulers. They laugh at all fortified cities. They build earthen ramps and capture them. Then they sweep past like the wind and go on. Guilty men and people whose own strength is their God. Habakkuk's second complaint. O Lord, are you not from everlasting? My God, my Holy One, we will not die. O Lord, you have appointed them to execute judgment. Look at my teeth. O Rock, you have ordained them to punish. Your eyes are too pure to look on evil. You cannot tolerate wrong. Why then do you tolerate the treacherous? Why are you silent while the wicked swallow up those more righteous than themselves. You have made men and people like fish in the sea, like sea creatures that have no ruler. The wicked face pulls all of them up with hooks. He catches them in his net. He gathers them up in his dragnet. And so he rejoices and is glad. Therefore he sacrifices to his net and burns incense to his dragnet. For by his net he lives luxury and enjoys the choicest food. Is he to keep on emptying his nest? Destroying nations with mercy? I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. I will look to see what he will say to me and what answer I am to give to his complaint. The Lord's answer. Jermaine Beckford, bless up yourself. Then the Lord replied, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets, so that a herald may run with it, for the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay. See, he is puffed up. His desires are not upright. But the righteous will live by his faith. Indeed, wine betrays him. He is arrogant and never at rest, because he is as greedy as the grave, and like's death is never satisfied. He gathers to himself all the nations and takes captive all the peoples. Will not all of them taunt him with ridicule and scorn, saying, woe to him who piles up stolen goods and makes himself wealthy by extortion? How long must this go on? Will not your debtors suddenly arise? Will they not wake up and make you tremble? Then you will become their victim, because you have plundered many nations. The peoples who are left will plunder you, for you have shed man's blood. You have destroyed lands and cities and everyone in them. Woe to him who builds his realms by unjust gain, to set his nest on high, to escape the clutches of ruin. You have pitched the ruin of many peoples, shaming your own house and forfeiting your life. The stones of the wall will cry out, and the beams of the woodwork will echo it. Woe to him who builds a city with bloodshed and establishes a town by crime. Has not the Lord Almighty determined that the people's labor is only fuel for the fire? That the nations exhaust themselves for nothing? For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Woe to him who gives drink to his neighbors, pouring it from the wineskin till they are drunk, so that he can gaze on their naked bodies. You will be filled with shame instead of glory. Now it is your turn. Drink and be exposed. The cup from the Lord's right hand is coming around to you, and disgrace will cover your glory. The violence you have done to Lebanon will overwhelm you, and your destruction of animals will terrify you. For you have shed man's blood. You have destroyed lands and cities, and everyone in them. Of what value is an idol, since a man has carved it, or an image that teaches lies? For he who makes it trusts in his own creation. He makes idols that cannot speak. Woe to him who says to wood, come to life, or to lifeless stone, wake up. Can it give guidance? It is covered with gold and silver. There is no breath in it. But the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth be silent before him. Okay, so these are the real prophets, right? These are the prophets who are spoken about as in prophets. Because whatever is being spoken has come to pass. And I'm a Rasta for Life Sunday School, and we're with Habakkuk. Habakkuk, he's an oracle. A prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet, on Shigi, Onoth. It's like a musical term. Lord, I have heard of your fame. I stand in awe of your deeds, O Lord. Renew them in our day. In our time, make them known. In wrath, remember mercy. The Almighty came from Teman, the Holy One from Mount Paran. His glory covered the heavens, and his praise filled the earth. His splendor was like the sunrise. Rays flashed from his hand, where his power was hidden. Plague went before him. Pestilence followed his steps. He stood and shook the earth. He looked and made the nations tremble. The ancient mountains crumbled, and the age-old hills collapsed. His ways are eternal. I saw the tents of Cushan in distress. the dwellings of Midian in anguish. Were you angry with the rivers, O Lord? Was your wrath against the streams? Did you rage against the sea when you rode with your horses and your victorious chariots? You uncovered your bow. You called for many arrows. Selah. You split the earth with rivers. The mountains saw you and writhed. Torrents of water swept by. The deep roared and lifted its waves on high. Sun and moon stood still in the heavens at the glint of your flying arrows, at the lightning of your flashing spear. In wrath you strode through the earth, and in anger you threshed the nations. You came out to deliver your people, to save your anointed one. You crushed the leader of the land of wickedness. You stripped him from head to foot. Selah. With his own spear you pierced his head. When his warriors stormed out to scatter us, gloating as though about to devour the wretched who were in hiding, you trampled the sea with your horses, churning the great waters. I heard and my heart pounded. My lips quivered at the sound. Decay crept into my bones and my legs trembled. Yet I will wait patiently for the day of calamity to come on the nation invading us. Though the fig tree does not bud, and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields produce no food, Patsy King, bless up yourself. Though there are no sheep in the pen, and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in my Father, my Savior. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to go on the heights. And this is for the director of music, on my stringed instruments. And that's music. Because people like to act like you can't listen to music. You're not supposed to indulge in music. Okay, King David had a whole orchestra. Singers and players of instruments, musical stuff. Players and singers of instruments. So what are you guys talking about when it comes to music? Yeah, you have all kind of genres of music. Yes, it's, good to hear nice, good music, but music is music. And the Lord loves him some music. Anywho, we finished reading Habakkuk. How many chapters was that? 3. Habakkuk in the Hebrew Bible is after Nahum. And after Habakkuk, you have Zephaniah. Now, Zephaniah, he predicted that Judah's neighboring nations would be destroyed as well. And with a note of hope, he promised that the Father would bring his people home. And yes, he did. Mhm. So these are real prophets because of what, was oracled and what came to pass. And this is how you know a true prophet, right? That what they say comes to pass. Thank you, M Happiness. It's not everybody likes it with the one lock and stuff, but we're trying. But as you get older, your hair turns white, right? That's just a fact. It's just, this is the only natural way to go. As I keep saying, because I keep saying it because I know people don't like it, but it's okay. Women don't like it. You can go pink, blue, orange, yellow, green, purple, whatever color you choose. You could just put it all in there and just look. Oh, your hair looks so pretty. I like the red color. Oh, your hair looks so pretty. Me like the blonde color. Oh, I like that burgundy you wear. Oh my, what color is that? Oh, I like the pink, the green, the orange, all colors of the rainbow. You see when it come to the white? No, sir. Not a compliment you will get. Your own natural white hair. I have my own color here. Own color. Thank you, M Happiness. No, but it's vanity. And you see, when people hear the word vain and you're dealing with vanity, that's one of the things of being vain. And the Father doesn't like vanity. So while they're pointing their fingers at me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It went right. I'm sorry. While they're, I'm sorry. That was a good hit. I'm sorry. I know the weed smoking and whatever. All right, don't worry about it. While they're pointing fingers at me, they're being vain because white hair, black women. I have white hair, but I'm gorgeous on this wonderful Sunday. Oh, yes, I is. You know what Caribbean? You see, Caribbean honeybee. She likes to egg me on. This one, her, that one in blue. Yeah, yeah, puff, puff, pass, and all of that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I try to exemplify the whiteness, right? Because everybody else can wear any color they want on their hair, and it's okay. It's up to the time. But let you present yourself with some white hair, you get called old lady. Go fix your hair. Go all of these vain things, and that's vanity. And we as black women, we indulge in vanity. Yeah, Caribbean honeybee, but it also, Heather D, darling, it also shows age. It does. And this is why women refuse to show their age. That's why people ask me, how old are you? 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 I had to finally tell them how old I am. People wouldn't stop asking me, how old are you? Yes, M Happiness. This is exactly right. Vain and vanity is the reason there are so many problems in the world because we refuse to be our true selves. Right? So I try to always present myself as myself. I will wear, some lashes and stuff and, some lip line, just to enhance the beauty. But other than that, I'm an older woman and there's nothing I can do to hide that. I might with my life. They're always playing with my life. They're always doing something here. So it bothers ones, right? Because I don't have to wear the lace fronts, and I don't have to wear the glue-ins, and I don't have to wear the braided things. I don't have to wear helmets and so forth and so forth. Because as you get older and you start wearing helmets on your head, it starts to look ridiculous. I'm not walking around with no helmet on my head. No. Mm-mm. I'd rather do the natural thing and make it art or no art, because there's nothing you can say about it. Right? That's it. Yeah, so thank you for the compliment, darling. We're just creating content. We'll go here and there, whatever. But yeah, so we just finished reading Habakkuk. And then Zephaniah now. Zephaniah. You hear them name there? Zephaniah. Come on, guys, let's keep it real. Zephaniah? Naya. Good? Okay. And we have plenty of people named Zephaniah and Naya and all these things. Black people. So anywho, so he had a ministry. Heather D, aging is a privilege. Every day I have to thank the Lord for waking up and opening my eyes. Real talk, or any day you could go. The older you get, the closer you get to you know what. So that's why I have to do what I'm doing. I got to get the word out there. I have to let the Lord see what I'm doing on earth while I'm alive, and to see the goodness thereof. Because at least he can say, well, we did see the Rasta. I read our Bible, she I read our things. Every day she get up and she read our things, and she tell the people them the thing them, and she read Habakkuk, and she talk about Zephaniah, she do all these good things on earth. We will give her a break. Right? So on earth you do the good things, right? So the Father can see you doing the good things. So just in case, He's very compassionate and has mercy and all these things. So at least I'm trying to do some good things on earth, which is to read the word and get the word out there to people, even though they don't want to hear it and they're tired. I could do it myself and all of that. That's okay too. But we also have to show that we're exemplifying the Father, because we're not going to church because church not keep, right? But at least you can you can communicate. You can have a jargon with your viewers. They can listen to you read if they want to. A lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people say, I can do this myself. I don't need you, which is okay. But do you do it? How many of you have read Habakkuk? Real talk. All of you who's watching over here on Facebook, there's nobody, but it's okay. Um, how many of you have read Habakkuk? Habakkuk. I'll wait. So this is what I'm talking about. Rasta Sunday School. Always remember, guys, this is not your ordinary, regular Sunday school. This is Rasta Sunday School. So this is a different element of everything. You might not like the weed smoking. You might be offended by the weed smoking. Shall I read the Bible and shall I smoke ganja? And all these things. Well, the Father requires that I burn some incense, that I do something while I'm doing whatever, right? This is what He likes, right? This is not about uno, right? Always remember this, right? It's not about you guys. So He requires these things, He likes, aromas and incensey stuff, and, you know. So while you guys might think, you don't understand, oh, she read the Bible and she smoke and she listen. Back in the days, all of this, there was all you saw was smoke and singing and carrying on ins. Other than the burnt offerings and the this, that, and the that, this, but them have all kind of things that blow all over the place, all kind of smoke, all kind of insensitivity, all kind of things. So it's, basically us being us as black people. So you shouldn't be offended. It's not everybody, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. But the Rasta thing is a different, kind of concept, We're not cater to. Good? Remember that. We not cater to what uno cater to. Real talk. Little Whip, what's up? What did you say? You said babe? It's either B or Bay, but it's okay. Yeah, so we're going over Habakkuk, and I asked the question, has anybody read Habakkuk in the Bible? Nobody answers. No one. This is Rasta Sunday School. I'm just asking a question. So, on social media, I know you got your religion section, and you got your Bible verses section, and you got your all kind of whatever sections. But over here on I'm a Rasta for Life, this is a brand. I'm also on Facebook, right? If anything named I'm a Rasta for Life on Facebook, you're looking at it. This is it right here. Mm, mm, yeah. Now I'm on YouTube, but I've always been on Facebook. I'm a Rasta for Life. Not just I'm a Rasta for Life, like we said. Anything near I'm a Rasta for Life on Facebook, you looking at her. So yeah, now I'm on YouTube just doing my thing. Ordinarily, I'm on Facebook on I'm a Rasta for Life because that's where they know me. But right now, there's nobody here. They like, disappeared. Or perhaps they're just here silently watching. I don't know. So I came over to YouTube. I'm a Rasta for Life. Good? Okay. And there's another name I go by too on Facebook and TikTok and IG. Ah. Yeah, so we just finished reading Habakkuk, and then Zephaniah now. He's he has like a churchy thing going. And the word of the Lord came to him. Eutuxia, the word of the Lord that came to Zephaniah, son of Cushai. That name, Cushai. Cush. You tell you about the name Zephaniah, say, oh, it go, Cushai. The son of Gedaliah. Gedaliah. The son of Amariah. The son of Hezekiah. Powerful names. During the reign of Josiah, son of Ammon, king of Judah. You hear them name there? All right. Warning of coming destruction. I will sweep away everything from the face of the earth, declares the Lord. I will sweep away both men and animals. The wicked will have only of rubble. When I cut off man from the face of the earth, clears the Lord. Caribbean, Honeybee. You know what? Caribbean honeybee, if I don't cuff you in your head back. Caribbean honeybee say, I claim. I claim Habakkuk 2 to 3. My vision is for an appointed time. Though it may tarry, I will earnestly wait. For it shall surely come. Oh, you got jokes. You hear her? Let me see where she read that at. 2 to 3. That is fantastic, right? My vision is for an appointed time. Though it may tarry, I will earnestly wait, for it surely shall come. That's right, girl. That's what I'm talking about, Caribbean honeybee. How you feel like? That's right. Right? So I will stretch out my hand against Judah and against all who live in Jerusalem. I will cut off from this place every remnant of Baal, which is, the names of the pagan and the adulterous priests, those who bow down on the roofs to worship the starry host. Those who bow down and swear by the Lord, and who also swear by Molech. Hebrew, Malcolm, that is Milcom. Those who turn back from following the Lord and neither seek the Lord, right? Neither do they seek the Lord, nor inquire of him. Hi, Christian Paris, darling. Thank you for joining me, honey. Right? Very important. We don't seek him, nor inquire of him. Hi, Simpson, darling. Be silent before the sovereign Lord. Be silent. For the day of the Lord is near. The Lord has prepared a sacrifice. He has consecrated those he has invited. On the day of the Lord's sacrifice, I will punish the princes and the king's sons and all those clad in foreign clothes. On that day, I will punish all who avoid stepping on the threshold, who filled the temple of their gods with violence and deceit. On that day, declares the Lord, a cry will go up from the fish gate, wailing from the new quarter. I can show you where that is in the Bible because they got the map and stuff. Yeah, the new quarter and the fish gate. Okay. And a loud crash from the hills. Wail, you who live in the market district. Town, we say, town. All your merchants will be wiped out. All who trade with silver will be ruined. At that time I will search Jerusalem with lamps and punish those who are complacent, who are like wine left on its dregs, who think the Lord will do nothing, either good or bad. Their wealth will be plundered, their houses demolished. They will build houses but not live in them. They will plant vineyards but not drink the wine. The great day of the Lord. The great day of the Lord is near, near and coming quickly. Listen, the cry on the day of the Lord will be bitter. The shouting of the warrior there, that day will be a day of wrath, a day of distress and anguish, a day of trouble and ruin, a day of darkness and gloom, a day of clouds and blackness, a day of trumpet and battle cry against the fortified cities and against the corner towers. I will bring distress on the people, and they will walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord. Their blood will be poured out like dust, and their entrails like filth. Neither their silver nor their gold will be able to save them on the day of the Lord's wrath. In the fire of his jealousy, the whole world will be consumed, for he will make a sudden end of all who live in the earth. Now, Zephaniah is letting you know about the Almighty's jealous wrath. He's enraged with jealous wrath. Woe to the city of oppressors, rebellious and defiled. She obeys no one. She accepts no correction. She does not trust in the Lord. She does not draw near to her Creator. Her officials are roaring lions. Her rulers are evening wolves who leave nothing for the morning. Her prophets are arrogant. They are treacherous men and people. Her priests profane the sanctuary and do violence to the law. The Lord within her is righteous. He does no wrong. Morning by morning he dispenses his justice, and every new day he does not fail. Yet the unrighteous know no shame. I have cut off nations, their strongholds are demolished. I have left their streets deserted with no one passing through. Their cities are destroyed, no one will be left, no one at all. I said to the city, surely you will fear me and accept correction. Then her dwelling would not be cut off, nor all my punishments come upon her. But they were still eager to act corruptly in all they did. Therefore, wait for me, declares the Lord, for the day I will stand up to testify. I have decided to assemble the nations, to gather the kingdoms, and to pour out my wrath on them. All my fierce anger. Staying off the grid, you know what? You know. Did you see what he wrote? Unbelievable. should remove him, period. Anyway. Let's see. Alright, go ahead. Yeah. Harassment. Alright, no hate speech. Yeah. Yeah, report. I just reported you because you're very out of order. So now let's hide that. Okay, let's hide that. Okay, and I keep telling people I'm only white on top. I have cut off nations, their strongholds are demolished. I have left their streets deserted, with no one passing through. Their cities are destroyed. No one will be left, no one at all. I said to the city, surely you will fear me and accept correction. Then her dwelling would not be cut off, nor all my punishments come upon her. But they were still eager to act corruptly in all they did. Therefore, wait for me, declares the Lord, for the day I will stand up to testify. I have decided to assemble the nations, to gather the kingdoms, and to pour out my wrath on them, all my fierce anger. The whole world will be consumed by the fire of my jealous anger. Then will I purify the lips of the peoples, that all of them may call on the name of the Lord and serve him shoulder to shoulder. From beyond the rivers of Cush, and that's the Upper Nile region, and we know where the Upper Nile region is. That's Ethiopia. It's right here in the Bible, the Hebrew Bible. The Upper Nile region. From beyond the rivers of Cush, my worshippers, my scattered people, will bring me offerings. That's right. Tell it again, Lord. Tell it again, Zephaniah. Make them know, Zephaniah. How would they feel like? My peoples. Then will I purify the lips of the peoples, that all of them may call on the name of the Lord and serve him shoulder to shoulder. From the beyond the rivers of Cush, my worshippers, my scattered people will bring me offerings. How you like that? be back in a minute. I'm just warming up my coffee. I'm just taking a break. Okay, so this is where's my glass? Oh, Lord. My glasses. On Rasta Sunday School. Okay. This is why it's important for us as black people, to read your Bible thoroughly. Why? Crystal Hussein, bless up your good self. Because even in Zephaniah, right, you get to hear an oracle speak about peoples and where these peoples come from. And even from beyond the rivers of Cush, which is the upper Nile, Ethiopia, yeah, that's where the Nile River originates, right? So that's Ethiopia and beyond, wherever, right? Because, it's very mystical because they ride on the equator. Okay. Now, then will I purify the lips of the peoples, that all of them may call on the name of the Lord and serve him shoulder to shoulder. From beyond the rivers of Cush, my worshippers, my scattered people will bring me offerings. On that day, you will not be put to shame for all the wrongs you have done to me, because I will remove from the city those who rejoice in their pride. Never again will you be haughty on my holy hill, but I will leave within you the meek and humble, who trust in the name of the Lord. The remnant of Israel will do no wrong. They will speak no lies, nor will deceit be found in their mouths. They will eat and lie down, and no one will make them afraid. Sing, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all your heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord has taken away your punishment. He has turned back your enemy. The Lord, the King of Israel, is with you. Never again will you fear any harm. On that day, they will say to Jerusalem, do not fear, O Zion. Do not let your hands hang limp. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. The sorrows for the appointed feast I will remove from you. They are a burden and a reproach to you. At that time, I will deal with all who oppressed you. I will rescue the lame and gather those who have been scattered. I will give them praise and honor in every land where they were put to shame. At that time, I will gather you. At that time, I will bring you home. I will give you honor and praise among all the peoples of the earth. When I restore your fortunes before your very eyes, says the Lord. And we finished reading Zephaniah. What's the situation? Right? We finished reading Zephaniah. Nick Girlips, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nick Girlips. Happy birthday, Nick Girlips. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nick. Yeah, Alan. Yeah, so even though we skip past these little books, right? You got these little hidden gems. And when you read the hidden gems, you're like, they're talking about us. This is us. There's no if, ands, or buts. This is about, Kush people up, the River Nile and all of this. This is peoples we know. Scattered peoples. So even though we get influenced by the Saxlo, you hear me, Saxlo, the Anglo-Saxon versions and the Roman versions of what's up, right? It's very important for us as a people to even the Bible itself, it's just a gem of information, a gem. And the more you read your Bible, is the more you get to know about yourself, yeah, as a people. As much as they're trying to hide it, because even in Habakkuk, you get to hear about the fake Jews. I didn't say it's in Habakkuk. Where did we read that? I saw it here somewhere, right? But anywho, yeah, we read it. It was yeah. So, oh yeah, right here. Okay. Anywho, it's here somewhere. Yeah. So what else did I want to highlight? Oh yeah, there was something else that I found it. I said, you know what? Let me just be a little messy today. Not that I want to be messy, but I just want to because a lot of people talk stuff, but I like the facts and the information. Now I can't find it. Lord help me, Lord. All right, so let me take my time. All right, but it's here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. It's about because people like to defend the wrongs of stuff, but I like proof positive information, but is it in Romans? Let me see if it's in Romans. I think it's in Romans. Because usually you find everything in Romans when it comes to stuff. You see, where Romans there again? 9 and change. Yeah. Okay. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Let your neighbor carry on. All right. John, Acts, Corinthians. Hold on, Romans. Okay, Romans. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it's in. Do not. Oh, no, it's not in there. All right. Every time I try to find this passage, I have to always go crazy looking for it. And it's right the last chapter. It's not in Acts. Is it in? Wait. It's just wonderful when I found it and I had marked it up. But again, I can't find it because I can't remember. I can't remember exactly where I marked it in the book, but I'll find it. Hold on. You know, because I read so much. No. That's the Southern Lord. Lamentations. Okay, no. Birth pains. Okay, birth pains. Alright, righteous. Don't worry, give me a minute, I'll find it. Give me a minute. If I don't. Oh, here we go. Now, okay, so I found it. Now, in Isaiah, right? In Isaiah, it lets you know the abominable things, right, that the Almighty just cannot tolerate, right? And it is an offense to him when you tolerate it. You want me to say that one more time? Okay. Certain things that we eat, he doesn't like it at all, right? Okay. But there is one particular item which is an abomination to him when you eat it. Now, when you say this to people, they jump up and down, they get all in their feelings because they think it's a personal attack. But you Jesus people and you God people and you people who run around talking all kinds of stuff and acting holier than thou than the one who's presenting this information now, smoking a big head spliff. You want to get into your feelings. Okay. Isaiah 66, verses 17. Those who consecrate and purify themselves to go into the gardens, following the one in the midst of those who eat the flesh of pigs and rats, and other abominable things, they will meet their end together, declares the Lord. So that's why we don't eat pork. Rasta people, us people. We don't try to consume pork products. Why? Because we know that it is an abomination to the Father when you yam pork. Come beat me! And Isaiah 66, verse 17. And people find all kind of reasons and excuses to continue to. You can't report this lie because I'm reading scriptures. I just read Isaiah 66, verses 17. You want me to read it again? Oh. Those who consecrate and purify themselves to go into the gardens, following the one who eat the flesh of pigs and rats and other abominable things, they will meet their end together, declares the Lord. So that's where we get our info from, right? So once we read this, the people and so forth and so forth. Once we get to see, the things and we read the info. In Isaiah, 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 Isaiah 66, verses 17, it clearly lets you know pork eating is a no-no, pigs and rats and so forth, because it's an abomination to the Father. Who don't like it, continue to bite it. Good? All right. And as them say, don't kill the messenger. And always remember, say, you cannot say you never know because Rasta tell you. You can't say you never hear because me tell you. Good? That's how the thing go. So you will not escape the judgment. That's how it go. That's how the Father use people, like the messengers, yeah. That's how he use in people them to say, well, me know say the Rasta did tell you. She did tell you how long. Me hear her myself say the reason why you mustn't eat the pig and the rat and the this, that. She tell you no. Me hear her tell you no. And nobody never listen to her. Oh yeah, I'm doing my part on earth. Oh yes, I is. Real talk, I'm not playing. I'm doing my part as much as I can before I kick the bucket. Good? Okay then. Nah, play it. So Uno could never, ever say, Uno never hear this before because Uno did. It's me tell Uno. Isaiah 66 verses 17. This is the Hebrew Bible, so it might be written different in your, King James versions and so forth. But in the Hebrew Bible, this is how it's written. Okay? Now, how many minutes have we got? Okay, we're going to do 8 more minutes, and we're going to end the live at 1:30. So, we're always here to edify, and we're here to teach. We're not teach as in the sense of, the Bible. We're reading the Bible. But to, edify each other and to encourage each other to be more in tune with their Creator. So, And we create content this way. And, we get closer to the Father. That's all. So it's not always about the crowd, as I said. You have your continuity of your programs and so forth, and you continue on with what you're doing, and you just keep it going. That's it. So I appreciate you guys being here with me. I appreciate the likes, the views, and so forth. Tis Rasta Sunday School. It's not everybody want to, but it's okay. Some people love it and some people don't. And my Facebook people, Miss Christine Paris, as usual, thank baby. I love you. That's over there on Facebook, right? So I'm just waiting till 1:30. Okay, so we read Habakkuk and we read Zephaniah. And those are two books that are very short. They're not even long reads. They're very short reads, right? But they're very engrossing books. And they're informative because you get to read a little bit of history. Oh, thank you, Heather D. No, we try our best, Heather D. Sometimes we have to do something different. As much as people don't like the different thing, they want the same thing over and over again. But I try to show a little different, even if it's just reading the Bible and reading scriptures, because it's a wealth of information. And like I keep telling people, it's about us. I mean, I'm not just saying it's just only about us, but I'm just saying the origination is from us people. And then it's spread out, because we become scattered people. We know this. But then when you read, in Habakkuk, which is just 3 little chapters, and then you go to Zephaniah, and then you get to read Zephaniah's little portion, and you're like, well, wow, there's a blackness thing going on here. And people don't want us to know this. And he's writing the Bible. Isn't it amazing? And because I myself have actually been to Ethiopia, I know the origins of the Nile River. And that's in Ethiopia. The upper Nile. Upper. Upper. Going down the Nile, you get into Egypt and them. Moses, Yeah. He came from up the Nile, down to the Nile. Moses. Let my people go. Don't play with me. So then when you see all of that, now you know, say, well, this is a black region. Right, this is an area with some blackness going on here. And that's in the Bible. Who don't like it, just don't like it. But we read in Zephaniah, say, we're going to serve him shoulder to shoulder. From beyond the rivers of Cush, my worshippers, my scattered people, will bring me offerings. That's beautiful. And that's in Zephaniah chapter 3, verses 9 through to 11. I'm such a drama queen. So I hope you guys enjoyed another segment of Rasta Sunday School on I'm a Rasta for Life. Heather D, darling, thank you so much for watching. Alan, Crystal, thank you, baby. Cat Leo. Ronald. So nosy. Simpson, thank you for watching, sweetheart. Caribbean Honeybee, my moderator. Eutuxia, hi, darling. Heather D, yes, my love. Little Whip, what's up, babe? M. Happiness, yes, my darling. Thank you. Caribbean Honeybee again, thank you. Carol Arnold Amerton, good afternoon, my darlings. M. Happiness, thank you. Patsy King, thank you. Maxine James, blessed Sunday to all, thank you. Jermaine Beckford, thank you for watching, guys. Angela Lewis, my baby, hi, darling. Man, hi. O'Neill Harrison, you're always deleting your messages. I don't know what's wrong with you. Mary Ryan, bless up your good self. It's always fun to do Rasta Sunday School. It's not about the crowd, it's just about the content. And it's just, us, showing how we appreciate our Creator and how we can exemplify Him no matter what the situation is, right? So today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, big woman things. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for watching. You too, Facebook. Thank you for watching.